Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Good morning and welcome back to the lecture series on partition of India in print media and cinema. Today we are going to just walk through or take a tour of the kinds of works happening across the world in the diaspora on the topic of the partition of India. So, we need to familiarize ourselves, become aware of the kinds of scholarship being produced by notable scholars, academicians in the field of partition. This survey lecture helps us to identify the important works that are being produced, that have been produced on the topic, and it is very important when someone is researching in the field to look up these scholars primarily when we are looking at the course from the perspectives of from a historical, sociological, then feminist and the filmic perspectives. Right. So, for example, we have Dipesh Chakrabarty in the diaspora. He is the faculty director at the University of Chicago Center in Delhi, faculty fellow of the Chicago Center for Contemporary Theory and an associate of the Department of English, and he is a renowned Indian historian, currently the Lawrence A. Kimpton Distinguished Service Professor in History, South Asian Languages and Civilizations in the college, and some of Chakrabarty's major works include Rethinking Working Class History, Provincializing Europe, Habitations of Modernity, The Calling of History, The Crisis of Civilization, among others. So, then we have Shekhar Bandhopadhyay, who is Emeritus Professor of History in the University of, he is the Emeritus Professor of History and the founding director of the New Zealand India Research Institute. Some of his major works include From Plassey to Partition and After, Caste, Protest and Identity in Colonial India, the Namasudras of Bengal between 1972 1947, decolonization in South Asia, meanings of freedom in post-independence West Bengal, caste culture and hegemony, social dominance in colonial Bengal. Then we have Joya Chatterjee, a fellow of Trinity College, who is a professor of South Asian history and a fellow of Trinity College, Cambridge. Some of the important works include the Bengal Diaspora, Rethinking Muslim Migration, Rutledge Handbook of the South Asian Diaspora, The Spoils of Partition, Bengal and India 1947 to 1967, Bengal Divided, Hindu Communalism and Partition 1932 to 1947, among others. Prabjot Parmar is a distinguished scholar and professor at the University of Fraser Valley, and some of the works by her include When Your Voice Tastes Like Home, Immigrant Women Writer, and she also has published a very important article called Moving Forward, Though Still Looking Back, Partition in the South Asian Diaspora in Canada. And Parmar introduced cinema studies as an increasingly popular field of study while working in Fraser Valley, and she is looking at films that can act as markers of caste, class, religion and gender. Nandi Bhatia is a professor at the University of Western Ontario. Her research explores the connections between literary and theatrical practices, nationalism and colonialism. She examines the ruptures and crossovers that resulted from the British Empire's long-standing engagement with India. Currently, she is working on a Shirk-funded project, and her prominent works include Acts of Authority, Acts of Resistance, Theatre and Politics in Colonial and Post-Colonial India, Performing Women, Performing Womanhood, Theatre, Politics and Dissent in North India, and Partition Lives, Narratives of Home, Displacement and Relocation, to name a few. We have Diwali Mukherjee Leonard, who is a professor at James Madison University. Some of her noted works include Literature, Gender and the Trauma of the Partition, The Paradox of Independence, The Indian Partition in Literature and Films, History, Politics, Aesthetics, Unfinished Histories, Gendered Violence and National Identity in Women's Writings. Her important essays include Disenfranchised Bodies and The Diminished Man, among others. Himani Banerjee works in the areas of Marxist, feminist and anti-racist theory. She is especially focused on reading colonial discourse through Karl Marx's concept of ideology and on a reflexive analysis of gender, class and race. Some of her important works include Inventing Subjects, Studies in Hegemony, Patriarchy and Colonialism, Demography and Democracy, Essays on Nationalism, Gender and Ideology, The Writing on the Wall, Thinking Through the Dark Side of the Nation, among others. So, Himani Banerjee's daughter Kaushalya Banerjee is a widely anthologized poet, and Banerjee actually brings with her a proud consciousness of her own identity as a lesbian of color. Some of her important works include The Faces of 5 o'clock and New Remembrance. Sukeshi Kamra is a professor at Carleton University, and her research and teaching interests include contemporary Anglophone Indian literature and Indian literature in translation, post-colonial theory, law and literature of British India, among others. Some of her important works are Bearing Witness, Partition, Independence, End of the Raj, the Indian Periodical Press and the Production of Nationalist Rhetoric, Kipling's Vision, and her monograph Bearing Witness reflects on the multiple meanings with which the end of colonial rule was imbued by the nationalists, the partition refugees and the British exiled. Pippa Bedi is a reader at De Montfort University, Leicester, and her important works, her interest areas include the South Asian diaspora in Britain and the transformation of cities such as Leicester and Coventry. Her ever includes Pakistan, a very short introduction, Refugees and the End of Empire, Coming to Coventry from the Ashes of 1947, Reimagining Punjab. Padmini Mongia is a professor at Franklin and Marshall College, and she has published Contemporary Colonial Theory, where she addresses the lacunae in research, historical realities and crisis in the writing of histories and formation of canons. So, Mongia and Anita Verma have jointly produced a recent work called Baby Looking Out and Other Stories. Ananya Jahanara Kabir is a professor at King's College in London. She is interested in the intersection of the written text with other forms of cultural expressions within acts of collective memorialization and forgetting. Her publications include Dance and Decolonization in Africa, Partitions, Post-Amnesias 1947-1971 and Modern South Asia, Territory of Desire, representing the Valley of Kashmir, Postcolonial Approaches to the European Middle Ages, among others. Kavita Daya is a Director of Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies Program and Associate Professor of English at George Washington University. Her publications include Violent Belongings, Partition, Gender and National Culture in Post-Colonial India, Graphic Migrations, Precarity and Gender in India and the Diaspora, among others. She is interested in how stories of partition migrations shape and influence the political and cultural imagination of secularism and contribute to gendered citizenship for South Asians in India and its diasporas. Nilesh Bose is Associate Professor of History and Canada Research Chair in Global and Comparative History at University of Victoria in Canada. Some of his published works include Recasting the Region, Language, Culture and Islam in Colonial Bengal, Fitting the Word to the Action, An Ethnographic Journey into Theatre, South Asian Migrations in Global History, Labour Law and Wayward Lives, Beyond Bollywood and Broadway, Plays from the South Asian Diaspora, among others. Chandrima Chakraborty is a professor in the Department of English and Cultural Studies and a director of the Center for Peace Studies at McMaster University. Her research is on public memory, nationalist history, masculinity and religion. Her book publications include Masculinity, Asceticism and Hinduism, Past and Present Imaginations of India, Mapping South Asian Masculinities, Men and Political Crisis, among others. Haimanti Roy is an associate professor at University of Dayton, Ohio. Roy specializes in the political and social history of colonial India and modern South Asia. Her important works include Partition Lives, Refugees, Migrants, Citizens in India and Pakistan 1947 to 1965 and the Partition of India. So, I think the students actually found, I hope students found this course as useful, and we will have interface through assessments, through assignments and an examination in the end. Today's lecture was mainly to walk us through the different works, the important works that have been produced by the Indian scholars in the diaspora, and how this scholarship can actually shape our thinking, shape our understanding of the cataclysmic event, the partition of India that happened in 1947. So, with this I am going to end today's lecture as well as the lecture series. I wish all the very best to all the students that have enrolled for this course. Thank you.